Temple Theater. They just showed the 8 p.m. showing of Bingo, but everyone's gone, and I'm here with the National Society of Paranormal Investigation and Research. They're going to be in Sanford tonight investigating the Temple Theater and shops at Seal Street for potential paranormal activity. I'm here with Jonathan Owens, he's holding the camera right now, and we're going to talk to some of the people. We're going to actually search these places and see what kind of activity we can find. Hopefully, I would love to see a ghost tonight, and we'd love to get it on film, so let's see what happens. Alright, I'm with George Mathis. He's the president of the society, and we're inside the lobby of the Temple Theater. Just heard you say you'd actually never stepped foot in Temple Theater before, so this will be kind of a treat for you, I suppose.
It will. It's quite a historic place, I understand, so I'm really looking forward to not only what we might pick up that might be paranormal, but just looking around and step back in time a little bit.
Kind of tell us what the plan is tonight, what you guys are going to do, and what you hope to find.
Sure. What we intend to do will be to set up multiple video cameras around the theater. I believe what we decided on is we're going to probably run 8 cameras tonight. We run those into a computer so we can go back later and look at the video we collect and see if maybe we have some interesting things to report back. We do a lot of still photography. We'll see what we can catch in the photographs, use digital voice recorders, and ask a lot of questions. Those are basically electronic voice phenomena that we'll be looking for.
What do you qualify as abnormal things?
Well, that's kind of hard to quantify because I don't think anybody would really tell you that anything that we would catch. There's a lot of debate about what's paranormal and what's not. And we tend to be a little more on the skeptical side. We get excited when we get very clear voices and the like on the audio. And from time to time, we have gotten some video clips where things have passed in front of the camera that we can't quite explain.
Strangest thing you've ever come across?
Probably what we believe was an apparition at a plantation house in Virginia. We actually have a video clip of that we'll be showing when we do the ghost walks.
Okay, great. Alright, so they're setting up right now, and while we're waiting, I've been to Temple Theater 3 or 4 times for shows, but I've never actually been back there behind stage and under the stage and everything. So while they're all not paying attention to us, let's go behind the curtain here and let's see what we got. Ooh. Ooh. So this is backstage at the Temple Theater.
This is actually a leather seat from a 98 Oldsmobile.
Because the Mona Lisa didn't have a smile.
Arr.
We got dressing rooms.
Hey.
Oh, okay, this is kind of neat.
And this is probably the biggest Coke machine in Sanford.
Yeah, sure does.
This is Billy Liggett playing the... Oh, that was eerie. Did y'all hear that?
What if they report back there was no activity except for strange bass violin? John McCone, he is the facilities manager and the master electrician here at the Temple Theater. I heard you talking to one of the guys who was setting up, and you kind of described some sort of paranormal activity that you've experienced at the Temple.
I've been here for now almost 7 years, and just little interesting things. You might feel, I've been on stage working, all of a sudden feel cold. Tools. Now I know I would take a tool and I'd put it down somewhere. I'd come back, it's gone. 3/4 of the time, I could explain it with my boss taking it, Mike. But sometimes it's like, can't find it, it's gone.
To your knowledge, has anyone ever died in the temple?
Not to my knowledge. You would have to ask someone else.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people that have come through here. There's
Yeah.
a lot of energy. So I'm thinking, There's definitely a possibility, man. I've felt stuff that I cannot explain. Hopefully these guys will find something that's awesome.
Sanford, and he's with the group, and Jeremy was just showing me his EMF device, which stands for electromagnetic field. And so you're just telling me you're about to go through the temple with this device. Kind of explain what you're going to be looking for and what happens when you do come across a reading.
One of the things we do is we use this. This is a K2. It is an electromagnetic field detector. We hold it down, we go through and check to see if there's any high energy fields in a particular area. That could, you could say that could be one of the reasons why people would say that they have hair standing up on their arms, they feel weird, have a weird feeling like someone's watching them. Electricity could actually be the culprit in those situations.
Okay.
And so what we'll do is we'll use this machine, we'll go through the whole area and mark off any of the areas that have a high EMF field, and that way we'll know that if there's any special feeling on that side, then we'll know if there's a reason for it.
You say that sometimes it can be explained just you're near an electric box or something there, but what happens if you get a reading and there's no explanation, like an electric box, or there's like a toaster over there or a microwave over there? What do you do when
we try to see if we can replicate it. Okay. If we can't replicate it, then we try to investigate a little bit more. Usually the simple answer is the number one answer. Okay. If we can't come up with a reason for it, then we'd start looking at a paranormal perspective to see if it's something else.
We'd like to communicate with anybody that may be here this evening. If there is somebody here, can you tell us your name?
Were you involved in the theater company?
Did you build the theater?
Were you an actor or support staff?
All right.
So I'm standing in front of the temple. It's about 2 a.m. and John Owens and I just sat in there through probably 15 minutes of the coolest ghost interaction we'll probably ever be a part of. I don't think they found anything during this segment, but they're going to do it again a few more times tonight. They're actually at the shops at Steel Street too. They're investigating possible paranormal. Well, the former Lee Furniture Building. They're investigating possible paranormal activity from a suicide that they believe happened after the stock market crash in the 1920s. So anyways, they're going to be in here all night. John and I, we have to go to bed, but we'll follow up with them. And I'm Billy Liggett and Jonathan Owens of the Sanford Herald. And thank you.
All right.
All right.